It's really enjoyable teaching them about subjects either you really love or being the person to give them that like aha moment. It was actually during one of the COVID lockdowns. So I'd actually only just moved to the UK. I had been living in Taiwan for before that, and so I didn't know too many people in school, and I was just adjusting to the new curriculum. It was probably a few months before the first lockdown hit, so I was still adjusting since in Taiwan it's very different. I mean, I was going to school where the entire curriculum was in Mandarin, so I had to adjust to the language. And then also the methods of learning were very different, so it was much more focused on memorization, like all the tests were multiple choice, whereas of course here um, subjects are more essay based. So I was learning a lot. And so when lockdown hit, I was spending up to 8 hours trying to do the self-study work that teachers were setting us in lieu of lessons. And I was lucky enough to have support from my parents and teachers, but I knew that there were probably lots of students who were having the same troubles as I was, and I really wanted to help out. In COVID particularly, I was feeling sort of alone, and also because I didn't know really many people here yet. And also, well, I felt like I was just spending my day doing homework or not really getting to go out and doing stuff like I do now. So I wanted to do something really like beneficial with my time, something meaningful. Each half term, I have a different tutee. So I teach them topics of their choice from the school curriculum, and we meet up once a week online through Google Meet, and I go through and explain either a concept they found particularly difficult or perhaps homework they need support with them. So I go through the material with them for 1 hour, and then at the end or at the start, we play a little game either to consolidate knowledge or just as a reward for the work they put in throughout the session. I've had lots of tutees, and I'd say the tutees are definitely my favorite part because it's just great getting to know each other, and it's really rewarding supporting younger students and connecting with them, celebrating their achievements together, discussing interests or hobbies, and encouraging them to challenge themselves. I'd say at the start especially, I felt that I didn't really know how to make my lessons interesting. So for each lesson, I make a PowerPoint, and it usually takes about 1 hour to make, sometimes a little longer. But I'd put down just lots of information and it wouldn't really be exciting. And for 1 hour straight, I just talk through everything that I'd written down with my 10-year-old tutee. So I wasn't feeling satisfied with how it went. And so I started thinking of how some of my own favorite teachers taught. And I tried to incorporate some of those methods, such as, more interaction. So I'd get students, sometimes I'd teach them something and I'd get them to be my teacher and teach it back to me. Or we do online games where you compete against each other to see who can answer the questions faster. And even now I still do those, use those methods, and I definitely find that they're much more effective. And I also now try to really get to know my tutee and find ways to incorporate their interests into the work. And yeah, I like to tailor my sessions and make them interesting and fun, but still productive, of course. I definitely feel I'm more confident in communicating with actually both adults and young people because I work with adults like yourself in volunteering, and also the young people I tutor, of course. So I think my teaching skills have also improved, and I can explain my ideas more fluently. Uh, I'd say working with Success for All has also given me the confidence to help run my school book club, which I now do because I'm quite at ease now working with younger years. But I've also learned the really important skill of making PowerPoint presentations, which we then can use to guide the conversation in the book club. So yeah, Success for All has given me so many skills that I didn't even realize that I needed. Definitely, 100%. Any volunteering, of course, is incredible, but volunteering with younger tutees is also super fun and really enlightening as well. So it's really enjoyable teaching them about subjects either you really love or being the person to give them that like aha moment. It may be a subject you don't enjoy that much. But yeah, either way, it's really great. And sometimes I find myself remembering some old material and using it in my next lesson in school. So yeah, of course, Success for All know that you're not a qualified teacher, so they don't expect you to be perfect and there's no pressure to know everything. But yeah, there's really no reason not to join.